Hello, hello, hello. I changed up a little bit today because of the news with Kenya Moore getting a divorce from her husband. It's a darn shame. So I'm instead going to switch today. Instead of Bizarre Truths, I'm going to do 13 things they won't tell you. 13 things they won't tell you. And I'm reading from page 150, 151, and 152. Okay, so it is what happily married people won't tell you. Yes, there's a book about everything. Okay, and I'm the type of person, instead of getting a whole book that's 2,000 pages about one subject, I like encyclopedic type books that gives you a lot of information in one binding, one book. So anyway, these are my favorites. Okay. Let's see what this is. Ah! Ah. Sometimes you need a photocopy. Okay, so whatever, that's old. Okay. Ice, baby. What happily married people won't tell you. Not everything about marriage is pretty, and the couples who make it accept and love that fact. Here's what they want you to know. Only puppies want to be on top of each other, and they are tired of it too. Sometimes you need space. That's a problem with a lot of relationships because there's no trust. Because one person cheats or whatever, but by managing your spouse all the time, you don't have time for yourself. Okay, is there anyone who hasn't at least once remembered they left the car windows open when the rain and sex started at the same time? Let me know your thoughts down below about that one. Number 3, a date isn't all candlelight and dinner. The true criterion for a date, anything that lets you focus on each other. That could be weeding the garden while you chat amiably, a week-long trip to Bermuda, or 10 minutes over morning coffee. There's a couple who randomly ask each other, "How's your love tank?" They want to see if each other's love tank, how love they feel, is full, half full, or getting near empty. If it's low, it's not taken personally. It's just a signal that the other partner needs something. That one I feel like is a little bit corny, but let's move on because I don't have a whole lot of time. Most people have at least one thing about their partner they really can't stand. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Now we're getting to it. The truth of the matter. Most people have at least one thing about their partner that they really can't stand. Of course, you're going to be seriously annoyed at some of a partner's habits. For example, snoring, hygiene, sloppiness, or foot and mouth problems. You are lucky if it's just one habit. I'm going to let you know a clue when you're dating someone. Meet the family. Okay? If you can't stand their family or something, do not continue to date this person. Because even if they do not associate with their family, they will associate with their family with you being around. And if you find that his family is stupid, trust and believe he's stupid too, because he come from them. Okay? There's many people that will tell you that my family is all screwed up, but I'm okay. That's a lie. That's a lie. Okay? If they tell you that they family, anything that they tell you about their family, they are saying that about themselves. That is who they are. You understand me? Whatever they say about their family, that is them. And in a situation of high stress, money problems, being petty, they gonna act just like they damn family. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe what I'm saying to you, okay? If you disagree or you agree, drop down in the comments and let me know. Let me know your feelings. But you could take it, ain't in the Bible, but you could take it as a divinely inspired word of God, okay? And you sit up here and you say you ain't your family, this, that, and the third, baby, you's a lie. Yes, she is. Yes, you is, baby. And as for the lover Juice would say, I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Okay. Woo-hoo. Okay. Let me read that one again. Most people have at least one thing about their partner they really can't stand. Of course, you're going to be seriously annoyed at some of a partner's habits, for example, snoring, hygiene, sloppiness, or foot and mouth problems. You are lucky if it's just one habit. And when it comes to Miss Missy, Kenya Moore, you got a man that gonna leave you over a job? Is you crazy? Child, boom. I hope y'all get back together. I hope y'all can reconcile this, because y'all being stupid as hell. So, but in it, way. Over time, there is less that you have to say. You know your partner's response. Long silences are okay. That's getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. All right. And that one I agree with, for sure, for sure. Number 7, almost everyone has had a fantasy lover. Uh-oh. Either a real one that didn't work out or some famous person who you dream about. There is that what if thought that comes now and then. I can truly say I've never had this type of a situation, but I'm still young. Okay. Honestly, I have heard that Will and Jada Smith, that his person that he wanted was Beyonce, and I think her person was Tupac, you know. Anyway, let's move on. I gotta go. 8, sometimes you just want to chuck it all. Be like sitting in the driveway and be like, you know what? I need to get back on the freeway and just drive. Just drive, baby. Whew. Sometimes I sit in the driveway for 30 minutes or so. Sometimes I call my mom on the phone and talk to her while I'm just sitting in the driveway. That's true tea right there. That's true tea. We family now. I'm telling you stuff that only my mama and them know, baby. Okay. Sometimes you just want to chuck it all. Hey, life is just sometimes hellish or boring or both. Or you feel underappreciated and overworked. Like, man, this here is too much. If it's this hard, is it meant to be? Oh, Lord Jesus, you just too much work. High maintenance. I'm done. I'm through. I'm tired. Not taking care of yourself happens sometimes too. That's another thing. When you don't feel good, your health, you gaining weight, you know. Everyone knows it's important to stay fit and attractive, but it's just so much work. Okay. Number 9, sometimes the mojo ain't working. Ooh, I can say that, honey. But then again, honey, ooh, just a touch of love, a little bit, just a touch of love. Get you back, we okay? Yes, honey, yes. Just, ooh, just, I ain't gonna say no more about that. I ain't gonna say no more. Okay. Sometimes the mojo ain't working, but you don't want to hurt your partner's feelings. It's normal sometimes to fake more sexual arousal than you're experiencing. Good partners tend to be kind about this sort of thing. Angry partners telegraph that, on the whole, they'd rather be watching TV. Oops. Men don't care, you know that. That this is more so for the wife. The men don't care if you into it or not. They don't require that usually. Okay. A calm, mature, trustworthy babysitter is worth her or his weight in gold. This is where a lot of people get into trouble because the babysitter that they leaving their kids with is a molester. Okay? At my age, my kid is grown, so I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Okay, even better than one babysitter, develop a stable of 2 or 3 to boost your odds that one will be available when you need a date night. 5 is what my suggestion is. Because you need 3 for date night, your date nights, and the 3 variants is for coffee date, dinner date, dinner in a movie. Then you're also going to need a babysitter for overnight trips or weekend trips away from your kids. And it's a week. I suggest a family member that can be trusted, not Uncle Chester, the child molester, okay? Not Aunt Janice, the community freak, okay? Someone who truly believes in God and, has a conscience, and someone that you've been able to test over time to make sure that they ain't going to be doing nothing nasty with your babies, okay? Or putting them in an unsafe situation. I remember growing up, my mom would leave us with a family member, and that heifer would take us to the daycare and be out in the streets. When my mama was out running about and would drop us with her, she would drop us at the daycare. And we will get hurt, fall, kicked, beaten. Okay. And I said, and then the 5th kind of babysitter that you need is in the case of an emergency. Someone in the family is a death, you got to go to the funeral home, you got to go to the emergency room. You need a babysitter who you trust that you can call in a time of an emergency when you got to go handle something and you can't bring the baby with you. Now, this is what came to my mind with little Malia. Malia was left with her stepdaddy because her mama had to go and see about a funeral. Somebody had passed away, and Malia was a special needs baby, and she left her with the stepdaddy, and you know what happened? He killed her baby. Baby was only 4 years old. Now, the problem is that her mama married somebody like this here, but that's not what we're going over now. What we're saying is what happily married people want to tell you. Out of the book, 13 Things They Won't Tell You. Okay? All right. Let me hurry up. Okay, so to recap, babysitters that you need: short-term babysitter, mid-term babysitter for something more than coffee date, dinner date, dinner and a movie, weekend to week up to 2 weeks away on vacation, away from the kids. I suggest great granny, somebody in the family that you love that's gonna look after them kids, baby. That they're gonna be safe and protected, well fed, clean. You know what I'm saying? And then number 5, in the event of an emergency, where you have to go and take care of something and you don't want children in the mix, they don't need to be there. You know, a lot of times in the country, you go and see about the funeral at the kinfolk's house. Normally the older brother, oldest sister, whoever the oldest child is, you go to that person's house and you bring the children, and the children be in the back room, you know, with older cousins and things like that. During the time that Mama Nisi died, I was young there myself. I was engaged to Chris, and we would just clean up the house, cooking. Everybody from church was there just to keep the family from being alone and to take care of them and to keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them so nobody don't flip out or do nothing crazy or whatever. Now, in this set, there wasn't no little kids. There wasn't no little kids. Yeah. Okay, moving on. 11. Quiet sex is okay. So is afternoon sex or sex when the kids are out for the evening, but nothing beats unhurried, loud, whenever you wanted sex, followed by a cuddle, a nap, a shower, more love making, a wonderful walk. For this luxury of uninterrupted time, you need to get away or find a trusted friend, relative, or overnight camp so that the kids can get away. That's another reason why they have summer camp for kids, where the kids can go away for a week. That's to get the parents some alone time. That's the way school used to be. There are ways to feel awake after the kids go to bed. One couple used to take turns taking naps during the day so they wouldn't be too exhausted to be together at night. Maybe there are some long-term couples who have never told a lie to each other about anything. Yes, conscious omissions count, but I wouldn't make a money bet on that. So, okay, so here's the sources. Pepper Schwartz, PhD, professor of sociology at the University of Washington in Seattle. Don Howard and Teresa Titus Howard, a married couple in Blue Springs, Missouri. Susan Voigt, and anonymous couples throughout the United States. There it is. So for Kenya, if you come across this video, which I hope that you do, you need to pick up 13 Things They Won't Tell You. You can get it at Amazon.com. I got mine at Barnes & Noble because I like to, you know, I like a physical book. Okay? So there you have it. This book is really good. Simple tips and fixes that will keep your wallet flush. That's can a mother be friends with her teenage daughter? Does money really buy happiness? Is money the root of all evil? Why is it so hard to say you're wrong? When should you reveal a secret? Said you wouldn't. So in case you tell somebody, oh, I ain't going to tell, but then when you hear the information, you're like, oh, hell, I have to tell. Okay. Normally safety situation. Can spenders and savers stay married? So this is again, this is under the section, big advice, life's toughest questions answered. And it is page 182, starting on page 182. What you don't know about your family, boo-boo. What you don't know about your family, boo-boo, it's a lot. Yes, I love it. Pick up your copy today. And if there's a certain section or that you want me to read or you have a question about, I will take care of that. Now my next one, I'm going to go back to Bizarre Truths. But this is 13 things they won't tell you. Insider secrets to your health, home, family, career, and budget. Alright. No matter what you do to yourself, your clan, your family, be true. Tell me where I got that from, honey. Tell me where I got that from. If you can give me the answer to that, I will be very impressed. All right? If you tell me the answer to that, and also what you would like me to read next. If you get the answer correct, then I will read whatever you would like for me to read, or answer a question as part of my video. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.